delicacy. I understood where she was coming from, and I accepted her decision. Throughout her stay with me, Jack never bothered to call and ask about her health. Despite our differences, I would have had no issues if he had come to check up on her, but he never cared to do so. One day, my ex-mother-in-law had breathing difficulties, and I had to rush her to the hospital. I was afraid something might happen to her. While my dad took care of Naomi, my mom and I spent the entire night at the hospital, praying she would get better. Luckily, she did, and we could take her home. After this health scare, I didn't want my ex-mother-in-law to pass away without Jack even making amends with her. Keeping our differences aside, I called him, begging him to visit my ex-mother-in-law. I told him how her doctor had warned us of her condition, and I was afraid that she wouldn't survive for long. Instead of being concerned for her, Jack started to argue about how his mother had never bothered to form a relationship with Suzanne. I beseeched him to keep his ego aside for the sake of his mother. He argued that he had a busy schedule and couldn't spare much time. It was disheartening to witness his indifference, especially when faced with the frailty of his mother's